Alright guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I've done quite some stuff. I've tried vlogging it, but always seems to fall through. So kind of get you guys up to speed. 2000 Toyota 4Runner, 170,000 miles on the dash right now. I've upgraded the front corner lights, the rear tail lights. I added some sound deadening in the trunk. Fixed the slack in the gas pedal. Also, bilstein 5100 coilovers in the front with OME springs in the back, and bilstein shocks. Also running SPC upper control arms in the front. Today we are at Harbor Freight. Gonna grab some cotter pins and a 32mm socket, and we're gonna be doing a CV axle swap. After I installed the lift kit, the angle of the lift ripped my CV boots, so decided I might as well just go with aftermarket. We're the extended CV axles, so these should be a lot better. They're designed for off-roading, so let's get to it. One more upgrade that I've done for the 4Runner that I want to show you guys was the Ultra Gauge. It's just a gauge that plugs into your OBD, and you can set the different gauges that you want to read depending on what your car can read. So here I have my engine temperature coming in from the coolant, intake temperature, fast airflow sensor. It'll also tell you if you have a PO code, which I do. I have my check engine line, I can't get this off. An average miles per gallon. So I installed this prior to running the lift, averaging around 18 miles per gallon. Now I'm at 15.6, so pretty cool to see how it affected my miles per gallon. But we're at Harbor Freight, let's go. And here's the 4Runner. Here's what we got from Harbor Freight. Finch drive, 32mm socket, some cotter pins because we're gonna need new ones, never reuse old cotter pins, and some disposable gloves because my CV boots ripped, so it's gonna get a little messy. Get off the tire, lug nuts are off. Had to go to the store and make some runs, but it's a 35mm socket, not 32, so apologies on that. So once you remove this cap, you have this cotter pin. Take this out. It'll allow you to remove this top nut, and then there's the 32mm behind here. Making this video a couple months after I had initially filmed the CV axle swap. My camera ended up dying when I was recording that video, so didn't really get to complete the video, but just gonna do a little update now. It's been about 2 to 3 months since I installed. They're holding up super well. I've already been on the trail with them a few times, and yeah, let me show you guys. The angle correction looks way better than the other ones. These are, like I said, extended, so it allows the axle to minimize how much damage occurs at the boot. The previous boots ripped, so all this got covered in grease, which I didn't really show in the video, but you can imagine all this with grease, so had to clean that up. Switch the new axles in, which, as you guys saw, was pretty much just the 35mm socket at the end. So you take your wheels off, take off the hubcap, the cotter pin, and that whole little assembly with the 35mm nut. Then you also have some other screws underneath right there. There's 4 of them, 2 on each side, which will allow, it'll disconnect the brake disc and allow you to pull that axle out. So there's the front left and the front right. All in all, the axles are holding up super well. Here's what the 4Runner currently looks like. I also forgot to mention that the 35mm nut that came off of here, I did see that some people had 32s. I think it all really just depends on what size, I guess, nut comes on your axle. For example, these were 35s, and I believe the ones that came with the axle were even bigger. They might have been like a 37. while some people had 32. So just something to be cautious about. Just plan in advance. You might need multiple sockets. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Apologies for the incompleteness on those videos. I was doing a lot of traveling at the time. I was also moving out of my old apartment in with my parents, so also changing jobs, so lots of stuff was going on. A lot of videos came out incomplete, but now that I'm on a set schedule, going to be filming more and uploading more videos, so stay tuned.